Shit, I'm the best thing on her. Shit, I'm the best thing on her. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for a peace, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of dodge for the eat. Honestly, think it's not the blood in the beat. If they don't leave anything behind at the eat.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. But I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin.
Good Monday, guys. Look, people already had a lot of crazy things going on this weekend, especially in the sports world. Ain't no delay in it. Let's get to it. If you've been following me on social media, you've been following me at a lot of other places. Whether it's on Twitter, IG, Facebook, of course on YouTube as well. I've been talking about my feelings on what my team should do with my quarterback. So I was a bigger proponent of keeping Justin Fields. I thought that's what was going to happen. I was praying, hoping that's what was going to happen. Unfortunately, on a Saturday night, and I have my my thing. I don't like to do live shows or nothing like that too much on Saturday night, and I don't. I dedicate that time to me and my lady, spending time away from YouTube and all that. But there was some important news that broke on Saturday. So I did come to the basement. I had to record. my disdain and my dislike for what the Chicago Bears, Marcus, that's who my team is. Marcus, I don't know my team. What's going on, Marcus? I'm sorry. Eyes, how you doing tonight? I had to cut that video. Let my lady know, baby, look, it take about a little bit less than an hour. Cut this video. I need to cut this video for what just happened. And while I'm down here cutting that video, I did another video and cut that too. So I said, let me kill two birds with one stone. You know, I did my video I did for the members only. So if y'all not a member yet, I don't know what you're worried about. Mark said, where's my wrench? I know that's right. I know that's right. Mark, you need to get your black ass over more. But I got you. I got you. No, but with that being said, it hurt my feelings. My heart was hurt. It was heavy because I wanted to see the Bears really build around this young blood. You know, so I think from here on out, let me say another thing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Guys, I'm going to stop buying jerseys of guys who are currently playing on my team right now. From now on, every jersey I buy are going to be players who retire. Because I'm sick right now. I got about 4 jerseys in there right now of players who are no longer playing for my team anymore. I got now Justin Fields. I have a Khalil Mack. I have a Roquan Smith. Oh, that's not the other ones. I mean, Brandon Marshall, who's didn't play for my team for a few years, then he left, went somewhere else. So I got jerseys of guys who didn't finish with my team. So from now on, I will no longer buy jerseys of guys who are currently playing, unless, now let me take that back. Let me go off of this. If we win a Super Bowl. Now, if we win a Super Bowl, I'm going to get a jersey of the guys on the team. It doesn't matter if they stay with us or not. I'm going to get the jersey. I'm going to put the date on it, and I'm going to frame it. I'm not even going to wear it. I'm framing that jersey. So for whatever jersey is available for me to get and purchase, I will frame that jersey, put a date on it, and hopefully I could possibly get them jerseys signed by them players. So that is my goal. So any current player that I'm going to buy, they won the Super Bowl. And we're going to be Super Bowl shuffle together. That's the only reason I'm going to get them. Other than that, I'm not buying no more jerseys of current players. They're going to be former players. Players who retired and moved on, and they're no longer playing football anymore. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm tired of getting my heart broke, and they breaking in my pockets, and they no longer playing with us after about 4 or 5 years. That's bullshit. Mark says, at least you got Swift. This is true. I like him. I liked him ever since he played for Georgia. Mark, I ain't gonna lie. I liked him ever since he played for Georgia. Great player. So I like Swift a lot. Swift is a great player. Well, brother, I'm hurting right now. I'm hurt right now because I want to see my man playing for us instead of Pittsburgh Steelers. So right now, I mean, look, we traded Justin Fields to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th round pick. It could possibly move up to a 4 if he plays over 51% of the stat for Pittsburgh Steelers. To me, the most logical move was to keep Justin Fields, trade down that number 1 pick. I said multiple times on many videos, keep that pick. I mean, keep Justin Fields, trade down, maybe pick, stay within the range where we're going to get Mark Harrison Jr. and use that 9th pick either trade down if we don't see nothing that we really like or feel like it's worth, and get some more picks. Or if I would take Dallas Turner. He's a defensive end that I want from Alabama. Those would be one of my two decisions. So now we're gonna have to kind of pivot because now we need a quarterback. It's all about which one. Now I know what everybody's saying, what everybody would think we should do, and that's pick Caleb Williams. Not a fan. I've spoken on this before. Not a fan of his lack of leadership. That does something to me. I can't stand a guy in a certain position who shows lack of leadership, lack of ability to handle pressure and stuff like that. Caleb Williams is not his strong point. Now, that I'm just talking about presently as we speak of what I've seen him play in college and all that. Now, could he learn to develop and get better? Do it? Maybe. If we decide to draft him, maybe over a period of time he can. Because now you're a grown man playing professional. You have no choice but to take on these roles that you don't feel comfortable. You got to step up. You got to step up. Now, you don't have to be the most vocal leader. Sometimes you can lead in silence. You can lead by action. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to show some type of leadership, whether it's in your words or it's in your actions or in both. You have to show that. That's going to be the expectations. Because right now, currently, the players we got, whatever quarterback it is set up for success. We should be in the playoffs. Our schedule that I've seen, the winnable games that we have with the players that we brought in and put around the new quarterback should be playoff worthy. I'm not accepting nothing less. But I don't know. I mean, you're going to have to give him a rookie curve. You're going to have to give him a little weight because he's going to be a rookie. He's going to be a first time in the NFL playing professional. I understand that. But let me tell you, with the tools we're going to have, with the players we're going to have, your leashes should be a lot shorter. So we gave Fields 3 years. Caleb Williams, if you that dude, like they say you are, the generational talent that you say you are, you got 2. You got 2. Is that fair to you? Maybe not. This is what you wanted. You want to play with the best. You want to say you want to go to a big city, play, handle and deal with, and live up to them expectations. Okay, it's all right here waiting for you, brother. Everything you're looking for, you ask for. We got it right here. What you gonna do? Are you gonna step up, rise to the occasion, or are you gonna fold like a lawn chair? And you're gonna turtle up and cower down. If that's what you're gonna do, we don't want you. You can take your butt on down to the Washington Commanders and do that for them. We don't need you here if that's what you're gonna bring. We don't need that. Suffering way too long to deal with that BS. We deserve better. Hey, we expect better. So people may say, "Oh man, you look harsh." Okay, well, say what you want. We have the pieces. We're building a team around it. We got linemen that we're bringing in under free agency that we drafted prior. We got offensive weapons and Allen and Gerald Everett and Swift. We're bringing these players in to help to build this rookie quarterback. We need for you to do your job, live up to your expectations. You're supposed to be this next generation, the next best thing to Patrick Mahomes. Why did they call you that? I don't know. Why? Because y'all both biracial? Because y'all got black fathers and white mothers? I don't know why. Because I've watched the games. I was not impressed in what I've seen in multiple games. You fumble the ball, turn the ball over way too much for my liking. And it's not like you was going against good teams every year you was at USC. Now, I admit, the Pac-12 was good this year. Yes, this is true. Last year, they wasn't. They was trash. but you couldn't get over and beat the teams that you needed to beat. You didn't play for a title. Didn't play for a title this year. Wasn't even in the top 4 of the Pac-12 at the finish of the season. So we need for you to step up and do your thing. They talk about you a generational type talent. If that's what you are, Caleb Williams, then we need for you to step up and do your thing. The pieces around you that you need, the help you need around you is what you need. We got a new offensive coordinator, supposed to be one of the top, new running backs coach. Got the pieces, like I said, as far as the coaching staff. The defense is going to be there for you. The defense is going to create turnover. The defense is going to wreak havoc. The defense is going to keep us in the games. Everything is set up for you to win, Caleb. You got to come out and do your goddamn job. If you're what they say that you are, a generational talent. That's what they keep telling us. That's the message I keep hearing and keep preaching. Yeah, we need to trade Fields because this guy is this way. He's ready. He's big time. He's this. Okay, cool. So we get about halfway through the season, and I'm not seeing what they talking about. Of course, they're gonna say, "Well, you know, it is y'all pick you right." Sometimes the media recommends stuff that we know ain't right for us, or good for us, are in our best interest. I hope my GM didn't fall into that mess of buying into what everybody else is saying and what we should do. No. Do your own evaluation. Be your own judge of character. Be your own judge of their talent. Be your own evaluator of a player's skills and go out and get what you think is the best. Even if it's not Caleb Williams, it's one of these other quarterbacks. I don't know. But you're going to have to get somebody. They're going to have to get us somebody because somebody got to be the leader of the team. Right now, we sit at a good position to be the best Birds team we had since probably 2017, since the last time we was in the playoffs. We're in that position. We're in a position where we could compete for the NFC North. We're in that position. Now, I know that Detroit won it last year. Okay, cool, fine. Now, I know Green Bay was competitive. They more into the playoffs. That's all fine. But the thing about both of those teams, we could compete against them. Should have beat Detroit twice. We beat it once. We split it with them. And Green Bay got the best of it. But we gave them all hell and held them to 17 points last season. We just need to continue to grow and get better. I hope this new quarterback is able to do it. Guys, I had to make sure I get that off my chest because that's what the big thing was this weekend. Other than, of course, college basketball tournament we got coming up. Guys, it's that time of season. But look here, before I go any further, let me do this because I sometimes forget. Now, please forgive me, guys, for forgetting to make sure I make mention of Funko Pop of the Week right behind me on that side. Ice Cube in the Green Impala. Album of the Week, Ice Cube, Death Certificate. One of my favorite albums. No Vaseline. No Vaseline. One of the best diss songs out there. I don't care what nobody else say. Say what you want. Ain't no better. The man demolished a group of them. The whole group. I know you got these other guys. Oh, you want somebody to say Nas and Pac and all that. That's cool. All that's cool. They dish one guy, one rapper. Not a whole group and a manager. And didn't produce nothing really ever since then. Nothing worthwhile. I would say it's kind of glaring. Q said we should have took my offer. Told you nobody was gonna send our Fields. Let me get this Funko Pop for this hard egg. Yeah, get out of here, Q. Ain't nobody listening to you. But guys, look. It is what it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button for you, brother. So there he is, Ice Cube and the Green Impala. That's the Funko Pop Week. Of course, that's the back of it. That's the front. So that's what my Funko Pop of the Week is. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wish nothing but the best for Justin Fields. Even though he's off to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I have no ill feelings towards Pittsburgh. I should, because that's the second time they ripped us off now that I think about it. Because they got us for Chase Claypool. We paid for that sorry sucker. He didn't pan out for what we should have been for, but, you know, that's a different story. But I'm still root for Justin Fields because we won't see him. Really, he won't be a factor towards us unless we both make the Super Bowl. I hope that could be the case and we could play him. That'd be nice. That'd be definitely a story that the media could definitely talk and write about. But I have nothing against. I like Mike Tomlinson as a coach. I think he's a great coach. I like the Steelers program, so I have nothing against them as a program and as a team. I don't blame them for making that move. Look, truth be told, they made a lot of great deals this weekend. I mean, they got Russell Wilson for $1.2 million. They traded Kenny Pickett. They got that disgruntled quarterback out there because he wanted to have a hissy fit because he got benched because they felt like the other guy, Rudolph, was hot going in towards the playoffs, and they let him play. That's part of the game, unless you just totally take the position, Pickett. That's what's going to happen, and you didn't. So I understand what you feel. Injury shouldn't lose man job, but brother, before you going in, you wasn't playing like you was playing up to par at your best. So with that being said, if you get replaced, you get replaced. That's part of the game, man. Go cry in the corner. But to act like a child and talk about I'm not going to do this, not going to do that, you sound crazy. You sound real crazy, and it's very, it's very childish of you doing some shit like that for real. I ain't gonna lie, it's very childish. But as far as anything else, man, I can't completely hold that against Pittsburgh for that. They made deals that they need to make. They want to get better too. They want to be back in the playoffs again. You know, so I can't follow. Justin Fields a good player. We didn't set him up to win. That's all. Our team did set him up to win. He didn't have the teammates and players to set him up to win. Now he does. Unfortunately, he won't get the benefit. So saying that my grandmother used to say, don't fatten these frogs for these snakes to eat. And so what they mean by like that is if you have a woman, don't get her to that point and leave her and then get some other snakes out here to enjoy your rewards that you built up. So that's what that means when she says that. Let me make sure I acknowledge her. What's going on to my man Josh, man, for coming through, brother? I appreciate you coming through tonight. Thank you, sir. Thank you. My soundboard look off, man, so I'm going to have to updating. That's what it's supposed to be doing. So I can't even hit the sound. So y'all please forgive me. Super chat come through. I'm not able to recognize what the air horn sound. I apologize because my stream deck is going through updates right now. Then you got this guy, he's a damn jerk. Man, go cheer for your other team, Wally. Sick of you. What's up, Nightish? Hopefully the night's well, my man. Miss Reed, good evening to you, ma'am. It's been a minute, but I'm glad to see you back at it. I see y'all got a new coach, though, down there at Ohio State. Shout out to y'all. Took that intern tag off the current coach because the other coach was fired. I thought that was a good move. Shout out to Ohio State for that move. But I can't fault them. They made the smart moves this weekend by doing what they did. Hire Russell, get traded for Justin Fields for the cheap. Shout out to you guys. This guy's a certified hater, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it. He's a certified hater. Loving heart my ass. Can't stand these people sometimes. They're crazy as hell. But look, we're going to be fine. The Birds going to be fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine. We will bounce back. And we'll continue to do great things. But look here, guys. We've actually had our first trade in the draft this weekend as well. Or this week. Not this week, last week, really. So the Minnesota Vikings and the Texans, Houston Texans, who made a trade. So the Vikings acquired the Texans 23rd pick and the 232nd pick in 2004's draft. In exchange, the Texans get pick number 42 and 188. And a second round pick in 2025. So pretty much they just traded picks. The Vikings was out of that first round pick due to what happened with them last year in trades. So they want to get back into the first round. You know, they're in dire need of a quarterback. So I don't know what's going to become of them because they in pretty much the same position we are. Unless, I don't know if they're going to ride with Dobbs, if they think Dobbs is the man to ride with. I don't know. I don't think he is. But maybe they do. So, you know, the rumor is they got to use them pair of quarterbacks. I mean, them pair of first rounds is probably try to draft or get into the quarterback lottery. Man, we could have done something, man. We could have done so much with this pick, man, if we had to give Justin Fields and decided, it hurts me. Just hurts. Because we could have been doing something different right now. Getting more picks, trading, making deals. Very disappointed. But we're going to get over it. Ms. Reed, come on now. Don't you do it too now. It's bad enough these hard ankles are stomping on my heart. Don't you be a part of this. Y'all giving Caleb Field that recycled Justin Field package. Miss Reed, I don't know what you talking about. Please explain. Please explain what you talking about. The recycled Justin Field package. What is that? What is the recycled Justin Field package? I don't know what that is. Please explain. Oh Lord, I can't wait to see this. My guy Josh is laughing at me. Look, I don't know what's wrong, Miss Reed. She just won't give me a hard time. She know I miss her. So she won't give her brother a hard time. That's cool. I can understand. It is what it is. My man Quinn said, I joined the bracket. Shay, shout out to you, brother, for joining. I appreciate that. And with that being said, for those who don't know, the basement is having their annual basement bracket challenge. Give me a sec. Let me see what I can do with this thing. I got to make sure I get my. I'm gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep talking while I'll do this. But with that being said, I got to make sure I got my stuff set up. I don't want to. Man, just came through with it. Well, the super chat and checked on me and make sure I was all right. But man, I'm good. They got my things updating right now. I don't know why it's taking so long to update. It's running a little slow. So I just had to replug it. So I don't have my air horn right now. Very disappointing. But let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Bring this back. There we are. There we are. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my man, Big Ant. Big Ant, you know you're an asshole, right? I just want to let you know. I just want to acknowledge you as being an asshole. But I love you, my brother, and I appreciate you coming through with this blessing. You'd have to. But you chose to bless me. At the same time, you want to take shots at your boy. That's okay. Because, boy, as soon as your teammate, man, your team is losing again in the season, please believe I'm going to give you nothing but hell when you come through. Make sure you come through when your team is on the slide and you ain't doing well. Sick of this. Big Hink. He said, Hink, glad you're okay. Remember, Big Hink, it's one day at a time. Every reality sunshine comes in the morning. That's a BS. But you get the point. Shout out to the brother Big Ant, man. Let me get man on again. Let me tell y'all what he been doing. Going to other shows. I'm doing other shows. I'm doing a for Sunday. Big Ant come through, check on me by taking a shot at me. That's Big Ant's way of checking on me, by taking shots at me, sending super chats and giving me hell. We're not even talking about sports up there, man, and I see this. Man, what is going on? Start me out, Debo. Dang it. Now, Miss Reed, you need to tell me about you need to tell me about what's the Fields package. What's Caleb Williams? What's the field package that Caleb go get? You forgot about me. Here go my friend. Here go my other friend. Greetings. Travel one, you enjoy your evening too, man. Oh, man, let me get back to it. In case y'all guys didn't know, the Basements have their annual basketball bracket challenge. So if you have not had the opportunity, please check it out. If you do, you could check it out on my IG or the Facebook page, as well as I put it on my community page of YouTube. But what I'm about to do right now about to put it in the chat so we can make sure y'all have access to it. Because I definitely want to have many people as possible. So again, it's nothing. It's not gonna cost you anything. It's a free app. You know what I'm saying? It's free. So I know we love free. You know, our people will love some free stuff. So it's free app. But I want y'all to actually get the opportunity to join. And look, I try to put it in there and it said it's too long. Of course it is. Of course it is. Said it's way too long. Well, let me say this, guys. Do me a favor. Just go to my IG, and I will put that in the chat. It's my IG. Put that in the chat. So in case y'all do want to get it, y'all able to go to my IG, look on my stories, and you can click on the link from there. Or if you send me a message, I will DM it to you so you can have access to join the college basketball bracket challenge, just like my man Quentin did. So shout out to Quentin. Thank you for joining, brother. I appreciate that. Come on through. We're gonna just check, just test your knowledge of college basketball. That's it. You know, pick the team. Look, it's not hard. It's really just click on the team that you think is gonna win the head-to-head battles, and it takes you all the way to the championship game. And each round you get points on. That's how it goes. And of course, you got to pick the final score for the tiebreaker. So for the tiebreaker, you got to pick the final score, and that lets you know how you do it from there. So, guys, it's really easy. He said, I can't lie, I'm more excited for the women's tournament. I know that's right. Look, I watched 2 women's postseason game, and it was both the LSU and the Tennessee game. I got to see that game, and I watched the LSU. Let me take it back. The Tennessee and South Carolina game, and I watched the South Carolina LSU game. Those are the 2 women games that I got to watch. Usually the women's games I don't get to see like on Sundays because they usually on the same time I'm usually on the show, so I'm not able to see it. It's knucklehead here. USC went right on. They only got one player that I won't see, and there she is, Juju. Shout out to her. I've seen her in a commercial already. Shout out to her. Get your bag, young lady. Get your NIL money. Get your bread. She good, though. I ain't gonna lie, she good. Let me do this again. Here we go. Hate to be real, Sunday shows just to prove. He said, hey, to be real, Sunday show just to prove that as a man that you need to take your time and choose wise and choose with wisdom who let in your house. This is true. It's true. So Sunday show was a good show. I didn't really have to say much. I mean, a lot of things was said for me. I mean, what I talked about, they was showing exactly what I was saying. So it's really a lot of not need to be said, man. So shout out to you, brother, for this message. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the blessing. You didn't have to do it, Big Ann, and I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. This dude right here, I just want to let y'all know, good dude, got a beautiful heart, but I can't stand his ass because he ain't shit. Let me tell you why he ain't shit. He's another one. I'm on another show, and he want to bring up my quarterback. I wasn't even on the platform, I don't think, when he sent that super chat. That's how crazy this dude is. So when somebody do something like that, they got to be loose screws up in there. Gotta be. Good heart, good dude. Pretty crazy. Young Blood, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute, but it's good to see you again. Right on to you, Young Blood. He said big ass spit, right? That's super type of facts. You got to be careful who you let in your home. And not just your physical house, your mental. You got to be careful who you let within your ears. Because you let the wrong woman between your two ears, going to drive you crazy. Teen care crazy. Send your ass to a goddamn padded room. You understand what I'm saying? So be careful out here, fellas. Be careful. Q said we might have the best division next year. Huh? There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. But what I'm definitely looking for, man, is it's March. Right, guys? It's March. And usually in March, this is the time for college basketball. And they really get the opportunity to really take the spotlight. Now, I think the spotlight would have been really affected if this Justin Field things was still going on, dragging out. So fortunately for the college basketball game, this is it. Now we move on to the next. We all know what Chicago Bears supposedly going to do with the first overall pick, and that's pick Caleb Williams. So there's really nothing to really talk about, really. Not until April for real, when the NFL draft kicks in. So now we could really focus on college basketball and give these young men and young women their rightful place in the game of sports and talk about that. Look, I've said it before. NCAA, to me, is the best tournament, has the best postseason out there, because you don't know what's going to happen. The number one overall seed doesn't always win the tournament. The best team in college basketball don't always win the tournament. Now, they may be considered the best team after the other team won, but that's not what they came into. So give you an example last season. Last season, UConn won the NCAA championship. You know what they played? They played Florida Atlantic. UConn was a 5 seed. We had 2 mid-majors in that Final Four. San Diego State played against Florida Atlantic to get to the championship game. I forgot who UConn played. I forgot. But I know what the number 1 seed in the Final Four. That I do know. So that's what I'm talking about. Right now, the current four number 1 seed, Purdue, UConn's number 1 overall number 1 seed. I think Houston's 2nd, Purdue's 3rd, and I think Carolina's the 4th number 1 seed. So that's your 4 number 1s. Now, if everything goes chalk, all 4 of them should be in the Final Four. But we know that normally doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So we could get a 1 seed, 1 seed, and 3, 5, and 6 seeds. That's what it could be. That's what it was last year. Miss Kiki, how you doing, young lady? Hopefully all is well with your man. My man Tommy coming here with that bull crap. Don't praise Wally for this. Wally, this ain't Wally's team. Wally got about 5 teams. I mean, it's his team this week because he's going against me. But come next week, he's riding with somebody else. These dudes killing me with these multiple teams. This is some bull crap. Especially you, Matthew. I'm sick of you. Sick of you. But you don't know what you're gonna get. That's the beauty of college basketball in the tournament, man. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't. So you got to just let it all play out. Upsets happen all the time. All the time. Now, what doesn't happen all the time? A 16 beating a 1. That's only happened once with Virginia. Virginia was the only number 1 seed that lost to a 16 seed. That was the first time all ever. And guess what? That next year, after they lost that first round game, they ended up winning the whole thing. That's how big of a swing it could be. That's how great of a tournament this is, man. Because you never know who's going to win it. You can't just all out pick the favorite. Nobody covers. Nobody covers. So I don't even think about betting on point spread. Now, hell, I wouldn't even touch that. If you're gonna do it, you just better pick straight up. I'll take this team. For you to try to sit there and pick the cover, no, don't even worry about it. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So, guys, again, take the opportunity. Make sure y'all log in and join the Basement Basketball Bracket Challenge. We're gonna have fun with this, guys. I promise you we are. Again, it don't cost you anything. It's free. You know, our people, we love some free stuff, right? We love free. Do me a favor. I'll tell you what else free. Hit that like button. Can you do it for me? Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe. Share it, man. If you know somebody who's into sports, like sports, want to talk about sports. Share that for me. I appreciate that, you guys. But the thing about the another thing about the NCAA, man, is seeing these kids live up to their dreams, right? Because not every team that's in a tournament was selected to be in a tournament. So, you know, with the NCAA, there's 68 teams. That's how it goes, right? There's 68 teams. There's 32 automatic bids. So any team that wins their conference tournament, postseason tournament, not the regular season tournament, but the postseason tournament, gets an automatic bid. Automatic. So they take up 32 spots. So for them other 66 spots, a committee picks them. A committee picks them. So normally they start, I think, like on Thursday or Friday. They go into a hotel, meet like a room where they, you know, close themselves off to everybody, no media, nothing like that. I don't know how many of them. I think it used to be about 9. I want to say between 9 and 11 individuals coming together to figure out how they're going to see all 68 teams. Because at the end of the day, all 68 got to be seated. Got to be slotted and ranked and all that good stuff. And so what they normally try to do, so let me kind of explain to y'all. What they normally try to do is for the teams who get the higher seed, they try to seed them or put them in locations that's closer to their area. So like UConn was the number 1 seed, the number 1 overall seed in the tournament. So they are in the East bracket, right? Matter of fact, I'm glad I'm saying that. I need to pull up the bracket so we could definitely speak on that. But the UConn Huskies is the number 1 seed in the East. And so with that being said, they will put them in the bracket where, you know, please forgive me, guys, that sound just popped up. I don't know what they did that for. I'm trying to pull up the bracket so I can see and give y'all more detail on it. So with the East, UConn's #1 seed in that division. So like in the West, which is the lower, right below the East, North Carolina is #1 seed in that division. Since Houston was #1 in the South, Houston was a higher seed than North Carolina in the South. That's why they got the South. Even though North Carolina is considered the South, they got the South region. So the next highest is Purdue. North Carolina was the last #1 seed in there. They were the last spot. So that's why they got the West and they sent them out West. So with that being said, you have Purdue in the Midwest. You have Houston in the South. You have UConn in the East. And so what they try to do is zone them in the areas that's closest. And then they seat the rest of the teams around them. So like your #2 seed, they would try to kind of put them close in the thing, depending on where they rank the #2 seed. Like I said, they re-rank all the 2 seeds. So the lowest #2 seed is Iowa State. That's why they put them with the overall #1. So #2, which is 2.4, they put them with the 1.1. With the 1.2, they put them with the 1.3. With the 1.3, they put them with the 2.2. And with the 1.4, they put them with the 2.1. I know it probably sounds a little confusing. I apologize for that, trying to explain. But that's how they do. That's how they see them. I'm sick of this dude. Let me go ahead and drop this link. I'm sick of him. All right, man, I'm sick of his black ass. Let me drop the link for anybody who won't come up here. Anybody but the man named Matthew is welcome to come up. Anybody is welcome up here but a man named Matthew. If your name Matthew, you can't come up. You ain't welcome. Sick of his black ass. Don't keep posting a little slick and slide, little message. You think you slick. Let me pin that to the top for you guys. There you go. I dropped the link. It's pinned to the top. He said, whatever Hink picks, I'm picking the opposite. That's why your bracket's going to be bad, because you pick the opposite of what I pick, because I don't know what I'm doing. At least I think I do anyway. Just give me a second. My son is calling me. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. My son just called. I told him to give me a call after practice. Didn't realize it's going to be right in the middle of my show, so I apologize. What did Matthew say? See, he keeps coming to slicks in. Can you bracket first so I know what? He says, no, you full of shit, man. We're not going to keep doing this. You're not going to keep doing this. Matthew, you're not going to do this. You're not. I'm not going to let you get to me. Just shaking my head. Don't have several teams, but hey, these past days or something else. While you do, you need to stop this. Yeah, I know. I was muted. I was talking to my son, trying to get him squared away. That's kids sometimes. But with that being said, that's pretty much how they do your brackets. What I am going to do is not going to do it. I am going to do my bracket on a video for the members only stream. So I'm gonna work on that. Probably have it uploaded by Thursday. Well, Thursday for sure. I'm gonna have it uploaded. The video of me actually filling out my bracket and going, from team to team and trying to give a little breakdown as I do it. So that's what I'm going to do on my members only. For you guys who have not had the opportunity yet, join. What are you waiting on? Join the members only group. I'm sure you'll be really entertained. I do post up videos. I do put things up there. I don't just say I got a membership and don't upload videos or nothing like that. I do that. I make sure I try to give you one every week. So that's me trying to be consistent. Matter of fact, I did a couple in 1 week. So definitely want to make sure I give the basement and the basement dwellers a form of entertainment when I am not going live or nothing like that. Just give y'all something to see and just make sure I continue to put out good content. Like I said, there will be some other things that I will be putting out there. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on members only or I'm more likely. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I'm in the works. We got a couple things going on. And a couple of moves that's going on with me and that I'm making, and me and my lady is doing. So I definitely want y'all to be involved in some form of fashion. So I'm trying to figure out, am I going to put it on members only? And it depends on which one I do first. So I got a couple things in the works I definitely want to show. We are looking to purchase some more property. And one of the properties we're looking to purchase is her grandmother's old house. So we had the opportunity to go into the auction and to see how it works now, because it's a little different than what it was when I went prior. So the auction that I went to prior, when I bought another piece property, it was in person. We did it in person, and you go ahead and get registered. Make sure you had your money, a percentage of your money on site, and then you had a few days, 30 days really, to make sure you had the remaining balance or whatever it was. Well, with how they do it now is different. It's a little bit better. Really, it's a lot safer. It really is, because to have your money, that much cash on you in certain areas, really not that good. Now, it wasn't like it was a situation where it was unsafe, because they had sheriffs around. They had because the sheriffs really one who controls, because a lot of these houses up because tax reasons. So, sheriffs deal with that stuff here in Kentucky. I don't know how other states is. So that's how it was then. Now it's different. Now you actually go down to the courthouse. So really, it's all one shop, because that's where you had to end up after you did all that, get the paperwork signed and did it and did everything you need to do. Now it's pretty much one-stop shop. So they have the auction. You go up there now, either have the cash up to $10,000, or you have a bond up to $10,000. Look at this dude. About to come up. I mean, you definitely not put a smile on my face, Matthew. I'm not going to let you know right now. I'm not happy about it. I'll let you hear it because I love you, my brother, but I'm not happy. Shout out to my man Shower Curtain. But with the system they doing now, like I said, it's different. Everything goes through the courthouse. So like I said, it's one-stop shop. You go to the auction, they auction it off, they list the address, let you know what case it is and all that good stuff. And you bid on it. One of the good things is some of the houses that are real and more valuable, they give an appraisal on. But let me go and bring my man Shower Curtain up here. What's going on, Matthew? Oh, Shower Curtain today. Okay, you got the car for the backdrop. I got you right on, brother.
You dirty, man.
I'm doing you dirty.
Yeah, like you posted.
Pay a cash app to give me shit. And I wasn't even up there, Matthew. How does that work, man? At least allow me to be up there, say a few words, then give me hell. I wasn't even up. I'm in the chat. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Support our brother. Shout out to this might be the shirt he wearing. That's what we all support. And this dude right here, gonna come up and give me hell talking about Fields is gone, Hank. You don't think I know that Negro? But what he won't be that dude that throw mud. Pick a man while he down. You know what I'm saying? My head down. I'm like, what Matthew to come give me a tissue, pat me on my back, say Hank gonna be all right. He said, screw you, Hank, that's why he gone. Nanny boo-boo. Nanny boo-boo, Hank, your team ain't shit. That's what Matthew, but see, he's a Minnesota fan. So I gotta expect nothing less. That's what they supposed to. But he ain't got Matthew, you ain't got a quarterback either. So we're in the same boat.
Hey, but this is but it's gonna prove. You got echo?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, I can live with mine. Cause what I got to say is important. Now look, the main thing that you
guys, I heard the bullshit. What I got to say is important. You about to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. Ain't nothing important about them week.
Nah, I didn't come here to ruin your show, man. Cause I know you hurt. I didn't come here to ruin your show. I wanted to listen to what you had to say with your college team, so I know what not to do. But that one little thing I'm gonna say about. Come on, man. You gotta let me say it.
Matthew's about to have bad connection.
No, but I would just say, Justin Fields, him leaving might have did you some good, man. Because now y'all got to break it all down and start over. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Better luck next year, because this year ain't it. But when it comes to these college teams, now I'm just saying, when it comes to these college teams, man, you doing the men's, right? Okay. Cause I ain't really been following the women's like that, other than that white girl having a couple breakout games. But as far as men's, honestly, how far you think Kentucky gonna go?
Look, I seen that bracket they was in, and they was really generous. I didn't think we deserve a 3 seed.
It's more reputation.
I don't know. Is it reputation or is it because they have to put them there because certain teams you can't put. Look, we got 8 teams. SEC got 8 teams in there. I think the Big 12 is another one, had like 8 teams. So it was like a lot of teams that had like quite a few teams. So it's we got 8 and 8. That's 16 teams already. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So then you got, I think it was one other team that had like 5, and then you had another conference had quite a few in it. I think ACC's one had 5, another had 6. So and the Big 10, I think, was another one had a lot of teams. So with all them teams, you got to kind of separate them because you're supposedly not allowed to play somebody else in your conference until the Sweet 16.
Okay.
So when you get 8 teams, it's going to be kind of hard. So you're going to have to get either seated higher or lower than you probably really deserve in order to accommodate. So looking at that bracket, man, truth be told, if they play like I think they can, I like them in the Final Four. That's why when you ask me where they're going, I think they're going to play Houston in the Elite 8, and we'll beat Houston to make it to the Final Four. That's why I see them going.
See, I thought I only had y'all making it to the Elite 8. See, that's why I'm like, when you said generous, I'm thinking you about to say Sweet 16 or something like. I'm thinking you about to go as low as, or I should say high, or however you want to put it. I don't know how hard you is on Kentucky. I don't really know I know you. That's your your state, your home squad, but I don't know if you a legitimate critic of your team, or you just one of them. I go with them, and you can't tell me nothing otherwise. So that's why I'm giving them high as Elite 8. I don't think they're getting no further.
Okay, so I got them going to the Final Four. That's where I got them going. Elite Sweet 16. I got them playing against Florida in the Sweet 16, and I got them beating Houston in the Elite Eight. That's where I got them. But
okay. Well, I guess that ain't too far off.
Yeah, let me say this: that Texas A&M and Houston game could be a good game if they get that matchup, because it's an 8-9 game, and of course, that's the battle for Texas, and that's always going to be a rivalry. However you look at it, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a hell of a game right there. And not only that, they have to play against Duke in order to go to the Elite Eight. We have to play against a familiar foe in Florida in order to go to the Elite Eight. And then, well, I don't know. I mean, we could possibly run into Marquette. I haven't seen Marquette but one time when they played against UConn, and that was that game that UConn lost to Marquette. That's the only game I've seen Marquette play. So Marquette could be dangerous enough and beat Florida before they get to us. But, I tell you another thing. Western Kentucky is a team that's probably an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from my house. My son went down there. Matter of fact, one of his AAU teammates goes there. We went down there they had a basketball camp, and he went down there for a college visit down there, and we had a good time. They got a really nice program. Unfortunately, he didn't get to go through with it because the coach that was recruiting ended up getting fired. So that kind of fell through for him.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I know them players, and I got the opportunity to meet them, and I know one of the guys real close. Like I said, he's one of my son's AAU basketball teammates. So Western Kentucky's got a good team. So Marquette's got their hands full just on the first game in the series. It's a lot of good matchups, man. I like, man, and I can't wait till the tournament starts to see it for real. But I think, truth be told, UConn I think is going to repeat. UConn,
I was going to say I see UConn in it again. I was just going to say that I see UConn. I don't know who else, but I know I was going to pick UConn. That was going to be in my championship pick. And we'll say Houston. I haven't really made it out yet. Because I like to try to pick sleepers. I'm going to put some underdogs in there because I'm more of an underdog kind of guy. I like underdogs. But, I see Kentucky going as high as the Elite Eight. Now, if they got in, after that, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be a little shocked. They just don't seem like they normal top 5, top 10 self to me.
Well, the offense is. The defense has been playing like they shouldn't even be in the tournament the way sometimes.
Yeah, so that's why I'm looking at it. Like, don't get me wrong, they still worth watching, but I just they don't scare me like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I said, we'll see. But you know what I mean, I want you to go ahead and put that bracket out. I got to see that bracket, man. So I plan on doing one for ESPN in Vegas, and you might be my winning pick. So I need you to go ahead and I need you to go ahead and fill that out, man. Fill that out.
You gonna use my picks to go the opposite, and I hope you lose every game.
Hey, man,
and whatever coin he puts on, I hope he loses.
I ain't gonna put no real money up, but I am gonna try to. I might put about $150, $200. I ain't gonna lie. I might put this to see what they give me, cause it's like I've never won one of these. I've gotten real close a bunch of times. I've never won one of these, and right now I'm windmilling. I'm not gonna lie. I got a windmill because I don't know. I never won one. So I got it. This is my chance, and something that's telling me. I connected with him. Really on a trolling tip. I really don't like this dude. So I'm trying to correlate it to. Okay, I actually end up liking this dude. So the sports take is horrible. Let me go ahead and flip it. I'm gonna flip it, man. I'm gonna flip it. Hey man, you You seem like a good guy. You're a good father. Seem like you're the kind of man that talks about marriage in the correct way. I'm like, man, this dude pretty good. Why is it that I got an issue with him? And I start realizing, man, his sports takes is trash, and he kind of a bully. I kind of like a bully, but it's like, dang, this dude's sports is like, man, it's sorry. You be bullying people on the panels. That'd be funny, man. I'd be like, yeah, he up there. Especially when you're on certain panels, like, get some of these guys to shut up. But nah, though, man, this gonna be funny, man. Like I said, make the bracket, man. I'm gonna look on the community tab so I can see it. I'm serious. I'm gonna do a different bracket.
Well, hold on. First of all, I'm not gonna put it on my community tab. It's gonna be on the members only. So now you got to join the members only. Well, look,
That's cool. You know what? I'll be willing to pay for your sorry take, just so. Because if I make some money, I'm gonna post it. If I make some money, like, look, see, I told y'all.
Baby, I don't know why he keep calling your man a bully and say his takes are terrible. He don't know what he talking about.
Hey, I mean, hey, she knows she ain't got to worry about, her getting. She ain't got to worry about no problems when she out. He gonna be trying to beat other guys up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to put that $250 up to bail him out. Cause he done messed with some other guys. But as far as the sports, don't let him gamble. Miss Hink, do not let him gamble. Cause he gonna lose his money every time. He don't like that.
Look at this bullshit. Well, you are a bully. Matthew's kind of right.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch y'all enough on these channels, man. Y'all mixing my TV, man. I didn't watch all y'all enough to the point where, hey, man, I kind of know y'all. Y'all probably look at me crazy. Y'all saw me out and about. You be like, man, why this dude think he know me? I be like, hey, man, I didn't see enough of you. But no, man, like I said, I like that Houston. Like my sleeper. I might throw that in there. That what the school that's by your sons, or you was about to go? What school you say again?
Western Kentucky.
Yeah. See, I like. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna have an upset or two. But I don't see them. But I'm not saying they're gonna make it to. They might not even make it to the Sweet 16. But I think they're gonna knock off some prominent people.
So
I gotta look at that bracket though.
Western Kentucky plays against Marquette in the first round.
I think they're gonna beat them. I definitely think they're gonna
play. And so if they win that game, they will win. They will play the winner between Florida or look like it says Colorado / BSU. I think it's Boise State.
I think they can beat either one of them.
Yeah.
So now if they beat either one of them, now I think they may max out. That'd probably be it. But I do think they're gonna beat Marquette first. And if I'm being honest, I think they can beat Florida.
So that would take them to the Sweet 16. So now you have a battle of in-state rival. You have Kentucky versus Western Kentucky.
There's no way y'all losing to them. I don't see that. No.
And then we will play the winner between either Houston or possibly Duke or Wisconsin or Texas A&M. Look. It's a lot of.
See, I think y'all could beat Duke.
Upsets in the top part of that bracket, man. He's gonna have a tough out, man. Because look, Wisconsin's gonna be a tough team. Duke's gonna be Duke, and I think Texas A&M's gonna give them all they want. And I'm saying Nebraska could beat Houston for all we know.
I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
you don't see that.
I ain't seen enough of their games to really legitimately say I think they can definitively just beat them. Like they might have to. I don't know. Yeah, I might. That's why I say I kind of not gonna lie. I kind of want somebody else's bracket to help me decide because I ain't. I'm just being honest. I ain't seen all of these teams play on a regular to be like to be so confident. As much as I'm talking trash, a lot of it's gonna be a humble guess. Cause it's like, man, I ain't seen enough of these teams, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all have messed up my whole sports life. I don't watch the sports like I used to. Like I be missing some of this stuff. So I'm trying to think, man. Like I'm gonna have to, yeah. Man, this is not gonna be an easy bracket for me.
That's why, don't you, man? Because you're going opposite what I'm going, and that's why it's gonna be hard for you.
Nah, I'm not gonna do the total opposite. Nah, a lot of it's gonna be the opposite. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of it's gonna be different. I'm like, nah. But you know what I'm saying? Some of them I kind of maybe see where you coming from. So it's like, yeah, I can kind of see somewhere, but yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nah.
All right. I mean.
So
I can take a horse and water. I can't make them drink it. I'm trying to. I'm gonna educate you. You don't want to take. You don't go against. You just go against the grain.
So I'm curious though. Where does your son play in Division I?
No. He was a couple opportunities he had was would be like a lower level Division I. Like I said, the coach that was recruiting for that, he ended up getting fired. So he ended up getting fired. So he ended up committing to a D2 school out there in Nashville. Well, unfortunately, that guy got fired. He got fired in the middle of the season, and he already committed. So he pretty much cut off all his recruiting to other schools. So now we pretty much had to start all over. So we had a couple more offers. But they, walk-ons, and we wasn't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we were so late in the game. You pretty much got to do what you got to do. So, a school that he was one of the schools that he was liking because he had a guy who used to coach him when he was in elementary. Well, not coaching. Let me take it back. He used to train him while he was in elementary, and he's a former U of L player, and his head coach is a former U of L player. That he has a great relationship with, so he end up at like an ncaa school.
Okay.
So that's where he goes at now. So a high level ncaa school is where he's going to.
If not to get too much into business, I know that's personal, but is he trying to go to the league or is he trying to go overseas?
They all kids think they're going to pro, right? That's what every kid. But he's his reality. He knows what it is.
Okay.
It's going to be the same thing. What is going like it was for his size? I'm going to say his size. He's 5'11". So if you're not 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", it's going to be kind of hard. You got to work against right now. I'm not saying it can't happen.
Yeah.
Please tell me he's got like the guy who's coach over. He put like over in the 17 years, he put like 5 guys overseas playing ball overseas, and they still over playing now. One of them's 12 years. Yeah, one of them's 12 years playing overseas. So, you can make money wherever.
Because I was just going to say, like,
if you play professional NBA or overseas ball, I said you still getting to play the game you love, and they paying you for it. That's all that matters.
And that I was just going to say, I don't know if you hit to remember, Dave Lighty. Well, I think his name was Dave Lighty, but he went to a rival high school that I went to, down the street basically from our high school, and he played for Ohio State, and then I think he might have been there with Greg Oden for a while, but he ended up going overseas, and he made a career overseas. So I don't think no shame from him because I think Patrick Beverly was playing overseas. So I was just curious, since I know you say your son in college ball, I didn't know if he was trying to pursue a higher level. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Does he want to? Yeah. Yeah, he wants to. Look, he's played against pros ever since he was in high school. Some guys that they come home that are from here where they pros in NBA are pros overseas. He played against them because they just like playing pickup ball. So he competes. So it's not like he's not able to compete with them.
Yeah.
But it's all about. People always think it's always about the skills. And no, sometimes you just got to hit, man. Sometimes you got to just be in the right place at the right time, and there's a lot of politics in this. More than people won't realize.
I believe
that. You might have a
100%.
skill set, but what's between your ears is not right. They don't want to take a chance on you. That's an investment. That's a big investment they put into you. How much money they put in you? Not only just a salary. What about to train you to, if in case you get hurt, you need to. They got to pay money for that. Your food, your stay, your airplane and travel, all that. That's a lot of money investment. That's not include whatever salary they paying you.
No, that's true.
With that being said, you got to be on point. I can't just be investing all this money into some lame duck, and I'm not gonna get no returns out of it. They don't want to do that. They can help it. Sometimes they do. But I tell people all the time, I say even them dudes on the bench could beat your best college players that come out of college sometimes. They just don't get the opportunity.
That's true.
What I'm saying? You got a man maybe have an eighth on the bench. He could compete with some of these starters. But for some reason, this other starter got a bigger contract. Since we pay him, we might as well play him.
Yeah. I think that's what's his name learning now. His name Poole. They used to play for Golden State. He learning now, like, man, it's a lot different when everybody's keying on you. Like, hey, we relying on you, buddy.
I don't know if you ever seen that comedian, man. He said he be talking about like with Dallas, trash.
Yes, that's a little.
Jordan Poole look bad though. I'm like, damn, Jordan Poole. I mean, I remember you was what was that? Probably the MVP of that tournament when the Golden State won it. Now they look like they made a best investment by trading your ass. No.
I mean, when you look at it,
knock the sense out of them.
That's why I say, don't get me wrong. He a good player, but I don't think he was worth. He fit good with them. You know what I mean? Because he had three other guys they had to worry about before they really had to lock in on him. So,
yeah. I'm worried about Clay. I'm worried about Steph. I'm worried about KD when he was there, Draymond when he's playing good. Who?
Yeah.
Who? You the fourth or the fifth option.
You know what? Let's stop talking about him before Tommy come up. I just thought about that. Cause I know the Golden State gonna come. He gonna come running. I don't want to start no problems. Yeah, I'm focusing on you. I don't want to deal with two of y'all.
It's too late now. He done hit the league.
Oh, god dang.
Sorry, what's up, buddy?
Dang, what? God damn. Let me put it on mute. God damn.
Look, man, all this time Hank thought I was sitting there giving him a dirty deal. And come to find out, that's all the hell we needed to go get that dude. Like, come on, man. I told you I had a hot 6-rounder for you. You shrugging me off. You saying I'm disrespectful. And that's exactly what you sold him for. A 6-rounder that might turn into a 4th. Man, I'd have gave you that. No problem.
Well, look, we didn't want to send this man back to Gatsby, who damn it ruined his third year as an NFL quarterback. No, we said we're not going to do that man like that. He deserves better.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but from what I heard, he had a list of teams that he wanted to go to. So I guess Pittsburgh was on there. So, yeah, fuck him. Hey, man, if you don't want to be a Raider, we ain't going to beg you to be. We'll see you on the field.
I don't think nobody wants to be a Raider. I ain't going to lie to you. Everybody wants
look. Look, hey man, you hear this? Meanwhile, the number one pick is deciding whether he gonna pull an Eli Manning on a weak ass beard.
I hope he do. Hey, Tommy, I swear to God, I hope he do. I wouldn't be mad.
Nah, I need him to go to y'all because we want Jaden Daniels, man.
No. He might be doing us a solid, and we're gonna sit his ass down to Washington, and we're gonna trade that pick. Come on up here, Vegas. We'll take that 13 now. We'll take them 13 now. Y'all want to?
I mean, you go ahead and draft Jaden Daniels for us, and then just go ahead and send him our way. You feel me? We'll shoot you about like 2 number 2s for him. You feel me?
No, if we do that, we're gonna keep him. We ain't gonna trade for nothing. Well,
So what you're saying is you want to ruin another potential quarterback's career? Man, why would you want to do that?
Let them tell him. It doesn't matter who quarterback. Both gonna get ruined. Let it be told by us. Let me say this. It's gonna be kind of hard to ruin the next quarterback that we do have. The reason why, because we got everything that a quarterback's gonna need right now, currently at this kind of spot, with our player, with our rosters, with our defense. We got everything a quarterback can need to be successful.
Yeah, y'all definitely went begging for some weapons.
So we got those in hand. Now we just need a guy who can get the ball in the receiver's hands, and we'll go from there. That's what we got now. That's what we're waiting on now.
I think Caleb gonna be okay.
I'm not a Caleb fan. I'm not a fan of Caleb Williams. He's got a lot to prove to me.
No, Caleb was cool up until this year. I think it's one of them things where they build you up to tear you down, and so they built him up so much to where now they tearing him down, and I think that's just all it is. Caleb gonna be smooth. Ain't nobody overanalyze this dude this much to where he just gonna come in and just be trash. As long as they can protect him. I mean, because even like this year, bro, like he literally was running for his life as soon as he hiked the ball. Like this year was so fucking ridiculous, and his number still wasn't crazy. So I think it's just they built him up so much, and he kind of was feeling himself. And generally, people don't like that. When you start feeling yourself, then they want to start tearing you down. And I think that's what happened was he started feeling himself, and now people on, well, we gonna bring him back to earth type shit. I think that's all that was.
Well, but Tommy, there's some other things I'm concerned about, like his not want to give medicals. To the teams. There's gonna be a possibility of drafting, and he didn't want to do it at the thing. His turnovers that concerns me. His over involvement with his father. You know what I'm saying?
How can you be overly involved with your pops? Listen to what you're saying. Overly involved with his father. Peyton Manning was just as involved. His father was just as involved. Nobody ever said.
Yeah, no,
this
not
is
not
the
that.
second. Huh?
Not,
Yes,
not,
what? He's
not
literally the one that told the Chargers that they might as well not draft him. That was Archie.
No, you said Peyton. You said Peyton. That's Eli. You talking about Eli?
Well, I mean, both of them. But yeah, I mean, Peyton went in a situation where they had to do that. But Archie was always Archie still in on down there in Texas with his grandson. Like Archie gonna have a voice.
So with the thing with him, it's a lot more than just that. He wants a percentage of the team's ownership. I'm like,
that's not gonna happen. It's already a rule in place. It's not gonna happen.
What? But we know it's a rule in play. But you can't tell his father that. They don't know. They act like they don't know the rule. So you got that situation.
So
I don't like it that who are we going to end up talking to? Are we going to be dealing with his agent? Are we going to deal with the father? I don't like that situation.
I don't even think he has an agent, but from what I understand, from some of the league sources, that story was fake anyway about him winning a percentage of the team, and that's what I mean about the trying to tear him down shit. Like they're leaking these stories out here, and you talking about a kid who never got in trouble in college, never was a problem until this year. This dude, this ain't the first year he played college football, and you never really heard a peep about him until this year. Now all of a sudden this year he's the biggest villain on earth because he got a bag and he was living in a fucking penthouse in LA that most grown motherfuckers would dream to be in. It's I'm telling you, man, it's just
Tommy, there's some other things I'm concerned about.
Think about this, Hank.
I don't want to talk about them.
But Hank, at the beginning of this college football year, who had any concerns about Caleb Williams? Nobody. He was
You talking about
certified
after this
number
season?
one at the beginning of this season. Nobody had not one concern about Caleb Williams. He was the next Patrick Mahomes. He was certified number one. You'd be a fool not to take him. Yada yada yada. Then
But
comes
that,
to find out how
Tommy,
much he made in NIL. He flossed
they
his
still
little
they've been doing that,
penthouse, huh?
but they doing it now though. He
No,
still
but that's my
even
point.
with all
Is
even with all this BS, they still said he's he's what a life changing type player. He's a
oh yeah. Well, you.
so
I mean,
they
you.
come look at. Let me tell you this though, Tommy. They are setting that man up to fail because as far as they making him talk about the next Patrick Mahomes, when you do stuff like that, you're not setting him up for success. You putting that much pressure on that boy, and to me, he can't handle pressure. The way I watched him go up in the stands and cry with your mama, what are we doing? He don't want to be accountable. His lack of leadership, that's all a problem for me. I don't like him. Look, it's one thing you wear nail polish. That's your choice. But now you put some crazy, stupid, obscene shit on you. Why are you doing this, man? And now against teams you can't even beat that owns your ass. You have yet to beat these teams. You keep taunting them, but you can't beat them. What
Hey,
the hell you keep? This is
well,
some bullshit.
hold on.
You
Well,
need to step your game
what
up.
we're not about to do is ever say Utah owned us. They won a couple games, man. You got to relax, Hank.
Hey, look. He been playing for 3 years, and one with Oklahoma, 2 with SC, and he has yet to beat them. He hasn't beat Oregon. He can't beat them. He 1-1 with Notre Dame. Tommy, I think he's 1-1 against UCLA. Hell no. But he up and crying like a goddamn baby because he can't do it. He's in his feelings. Oh man. Come on, man. Do press conference. And you talk about Chicago's a big market. It's not like you in a small market you're going to be going to. You're going to another major market.
Ain't no fucking big market, nigga. Stop. Nobody talking about no fucking Chicago. Relax,
No,
Hank.
Tommy. Listen what I'm saying. A media market. Nobody's saying that the teams may not be there,
But
but the
no,
media market,
listen.
they tough on
No,
the players.
that's back when like newspapers and shit mattered. Chicago ain't that no more. They were
Man,
like okay,
Tommy,
name the last time a
okay,
reporter was a factor from Chicago. That really just got on a player. Like I will give y'all that for maybe the baseball, but
I
outside
was
of
gonna say
that,
right to there. You talk
yeah,
about
no, I'll give you baseball
baseball,
for sure. But football
you
and basketball, ain't nobody thinking
talk
about no
about
goddamn
hockey.
Chicago
They be
media.
man, I'm telling you, they be on that shit in college. The local team there's 2 teams they cheer for. Of course, they don't really cheer for Illinois. It's either Michigan or Notre Dame. If you ask most of them college fans up there in that state, it's either Michigan or Notre Dame, and they are hard on them. When Jim Harbaugh wasn't winning against Ohio State for the first couple of years he was there, they was on him. I'm just saying, man, they gonna be on him, and is he gonna be able to live up to it? You the number 1 overall pick. You are the generational talent. That's all they've been telling you. Everybody's been saying we need to take Caleb Williams, trade Justin Fields, take Caleb. You don't think they're gonna put that pressure on that man now that he's got a team built around him to be successful? He cannot go into the playoffs his first year there. He cannot go and not make to the
But
playoffs.
what I'm telling you is that pressure gonna be anywhere you go. Goddamn, Andrew Luck was in Indianapolis and actually winning, and he had pressure. But the what I'm telling you is the media market shit is old school because the pressure comes more from social media and ESPN than it comes from your local media. Because like I said, back in the day when sports talk radio and newspapers was the only real media about sports, that's when like that, oh, you in a tough media market shit work. Now if you talking about like a New York where they kind of super loud with it, I'll give you that. But I say New York and Boston maybe the last 2 where you really gotta have thick skin for the media and shit. But outside of that, you gonna be dealing with the same shit as everybody else, the social medias, the ESPNs, and all of that type of shit. But I mean, if you pick number 1, no matter where you go, that pressure's gonna be there. I'm not gonna say he's a guaranteed lock because nobody is. The talent is definitely there. There was a lot more things going on with USC because Because a lot of them games that you're talking about that we lost, niggas was putting up 40 points, bro. It ain't like niggas was losing and put up 10, 13 points. Niggas putting up 30, 35, 40 points. Our defense was ass cheeks. Trust me, I know, because I was sitting there pissed the fuck off every time I watched these games and literally watched teams just walk down the field on us. And he literally was having a shootout damn near every fucking game. So,
Tommy, he had
but
double-digit turnovers.
yeah, because okay, but that's why when you see these numbers, context is important. He also played on a team where if he didn't score touchdowns, we weren't gonna win. That's a different kind of that's playing
Okay,
football completely different.
I give you that this season. Last season, that wasn't the case.
Last season, our fucking defense was ass too. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about his Heisman year, his first year at USC, which is supposed to be his best year.
So you think the turnover is gonna be a problem?
Yes, I do. Especially
I mean,
for a rookie. They're gonna be a problem because he's a rookie. That's gonna be
and he's used to being a hero, so that hero ball is hard to get that out of you.
So they talk about that too. He's got that gunslinger mentality, and you got to coach that shit out of him of throwing the ball away and know when to, to fold him. I mean, if he's been doing that all his career, all of a sudden you're gonna go your first year, more likely he's still gonna have them bad habits.
Let's be honest. That's most quarterbacks coming out of college. That's what they got to get taught. Throw the fucking ball away. Most college, because in college you can hold the ball longer than you can in NFL. So they usually come in with that bad habit of just holding the fucking ball too long. Hell, Derek Carr spent his whole career holding the goddamn ball too long.
Who's that? Which one you said? Derek Carr?
Yeah, Derek Carr. David Carr didn't have a chance. He had the worst offensive line ever assembled. I could have played on that offensive line.
Sound like you inheriting a real loser,
Huh?
Sound like you about to inherit a real loser.
Hey, hold on. Watch him out, man. Watch him out.
Look, let me go and say it. This guy wears a goddamn dress.
Oh, come on.
Who does?
This is a problem.
Caleb wore a dress? No, I'm asking for real because I ain't see it if he did.
Yeah, he see the picture where he had an outfit with a dress. Look up images of him.
All right, you know what, Hank? Do you get him then? Because I'm about sick of seeing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sick of seeing that shit. I ain't defending the nigga no more. All these niggas wearing dresses, you will not hear me defend. I'm so sick of that shit.
I want to say it over here what I really want to feel. But man, I seen him. Like, God, he painted his nails, wearing a dress. I'm like, what the hell are we about to invest in? But no, look it up. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, I'll look it up. But shout out to Jaden Daniels, hopefully a future Raider. Though.
No, I don't. Look here, you want to give it to Skaten Wood. I'm not sold on it, and I hope my team is not sold on him.
But hey,
Jaden Daniels.
Hey, they've already told y'all you have to draft him. He's a generational talent.
Shit. I don't think he is. That's what they say.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, as far as like with the physicals, he ain't never really had like a crazy injury history too. So I mean, I don't think it's much there. I do think it's a little weird that you won't even take one, but it's not like you dealing with somebody that got a major injury history. And he don't want to do a medical. Like he ain't had no track record of just being hurt all the goddamn time.
So that's another reason. Well, why are you putting up this fight then? Why you have an issue with that?
Go ahead.
As soon as he do it, everybody in the league's gonna have access to it. It's not like he's gonna sit there and go, well, only you can have it, Chicago, or only you can have it, Washington, or only you can have it, New England. No, please believe they're gonna share it. It's gonna get out. It's gonna get leaked, like everything else in the league does, and other people gonna have it. I mean, look. If you are projected, you stay projected to get picked in the top 5. I would have the top 5 teams have opportunity to my medicals because you never know. It's not guaranteed that we're going to be first overall pick. Still, even without a quarterback, we can still trade down. We ain't going to fall far. I don't believe that because I think it more than likely it's going to be between one of them 3 quarterbacks we're going to be drafting.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's pretty much set for Caleb. I know you don't like to hear that, but I think it's pretty much. I think that's pretty much set. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think behind the scenes, I think he's met with them, and I think that's already been discussed because I don't think they would have made that move without um, getting the details in on him. So um,
With Tommy,
I think that's pretty much a
what
lock, to be honest with you.
the way they moving, I would have never. I would have let Fields go until I found out about the man's medical. There's no, and I went to his pro day. His pro day is not until what, next week. So I think either this weekend or early next week. I think the USC's pro day. What's today? 18th. I want to say about the 22nd or the 21st. Their pro day is. Let me double check. But I think that's what they said. So I would have did nothing with Fields. I mean, if you only got a 6th round pick for him, the 6th round still gonna be there if we had to wait till the after the pro day. And then you got assholes like this. Boy, I hope Justin Fields tears your ragged ass Baltimore Ravens up too. Gonna run all over them weak son of a
He said the
bitches.
Motel 6. I don't even think it was the Motel 6. I think it was the Snooty Fox.
I hope he does say no birds allowed. I don't want his ass. I'll take Jaden Daniels. The hell with him.
Told you, brother, it's gonna be a long year, man. It's gonna be a long year.
Hold on. First of all, don't look, Matthew. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna figure something out. We might look here. If we're gonna make bad trade now, we might as well continue making bad trades. We might trade all the way out of the first and get somebody in the 2nd round as a quarterback. You never know.
I'm just saying, man. I just hope you ain't.
I think this. If we wasn't to get a quarterback in the 1st round and we had to wait till the 2nd, I like Bo Nix in the 2nd round.
Ooh,
I
you
like
said Bo Nix? Ooh,
yeah.
shit. Oh, I mean, man, I don't know. You think Bo Nix will make it to the 2nd though?
Yeah. I think after the big 3, I think your boy will be the 4th quarterback taken. JJ McCarthy. I think that will be the last of the 1st rounders right there. I think Michael Penix Jr. gonna get drafted in the 2nd because they worry about his medical. I think Bo Nix is about the same way because he's an older quarterback. He'll be 23, I think, when the season starts. So I think them two, well, they both will be older. They'll both be around the same age. I think they'll both fall to the 2nd round. So the first 4 rounds, I think, will be Caleb, Drake Mays, Jaden Daniels, and J.D. McCarthy. I think those will be the 1st round quarterbacks. And the rest of them guys are going to be offensive linemen and receivers, maybe a couple cornerbacks will go.
Definitely pass rusher.
One safety and the other defensive lineman. At least 3 defensive linemen, 3 defensive ends between Dallas, Vaughn from Florida State, and then that guy from UCLA. They'll be in there in the top 25 or the top 32 teams. So I'm sick of this dude. Hey man, you can hit the link. Keep putting this bullshit out here. But I think Bo Nix will fall for the 2nd round, Tommy. For real, I think he will. Let me say this: I'll be surprised if he didn't. I would be shocked. But desperate teams like the Vikings need quarterback too, so they might get desperate to take a.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Vikings need him. Who else need a quarterback?
New England.
You said Cleveland?
No. New England.
Oh yeah. Because they traded Mac Jones, huh? I forgot all about that.
So you got the Commanders. They gonna be in the market. Y'all in the market.
Who's y'all?
The Raiders.
No, we ain't in the market. We good. Only move we might make is
your
for Jaden
quarterback.
Daniels. If we don't get Jaden Daniels, we just gonna ride with Gardner Minshew till next year.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
he's serviceable. I'm not gonna act like he gonna be a fucking all pro, but it's far worse you could have picked up than him.
So I guess out of everybody on this panel, I really got the best team out of it.
Oh, which team? I mean, you got two teams. So which one you gonna ride with?
Nah, I'm talking about the Vikings, man. Come on. None of us got quarterbacks at this point. You don't like Caleb Williams.
We got a goddamn defensive line, boy.
Man,
No, I don't. I'm not
Patrick,
completely. Look, let me say
y'all,
this. I'm not. Let me say this. I'm not completely sold on Caleb Williams. That's just my thing. I'm not.
You talk about him like a dog, like he stole.
Because there's a lot of red flags. That look, look. I can get over past this running dress and wearing these fingernails. I can get past it. I can deal with the turnovers. What I can't get past is his lack of leadership. That's what concerns me more than anything, especially in the position he plays. I need for you to have some good leadership qualities. I need for you to be able to handle the pressure. Don't be scared to talk to the media when it's time to talk to the media. Know how to be the leader in the locker room when your team needs you. Those factors are important.
Where did the lack of leadership come from, though? Because his teammates fuck with him, so I'm confused on where this lack of leadership came from.
Oh, well, that's what the pundits say. His leadership is questionable.
Yeah, but that's what I said, bro. This is to tear the motherfucker down time. Like, this is all shit. Again, at the beginning of this college football season, we heard none of this shit. And then, like I said, he posts a penthouse that he living in. They find out what he making in the NIL deal. And he do a couple of diva moves, and all of a sudden, he the worst nigga to ever touch a football.
So I'm going by the same people who told me he's a generational talent. I mean, if I got to accept and hear what they saying about that, I got to accept and hear what they saying about his lack of leadership.
Well, you can't deny that he's a generational talent. I mean, that's on tape.
Okay, so, well, shit. That's another thing. I don't see him as a generational talent. I see him as a
I don't know about generational. He's nice.
Yeah, but then you got to remember, bro. Y'all going. This is my thing with it. This is Pac-12 football, right?
Yeah.
Y'all not watching that shit. Y'all in bed. So most of what you're going off of is highlights. You're not watching 3rd and 5 in the middle of the second quarter and the score is 7-7. You're watching the highlights. So it's hard for you. So when you're talking to guys that saying that he's a generational talent, you're talking to people that literally watch every single down that this dude's play. So
okay, but Tommy, you think at the same time, they also these same people that watch these games also saying that he lacked leadership. That's what I'm saying. So this year was the first year I watched as much Big 12 that I ever watched. I will have to go back to the days of Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush for the last time I watched that much Pac-12. That was it. Well, let me take it back because that's not totally true. I watched it with Oregon was when Chip Kelly was doing that thing for a couple years. I watched him a lot then. But this season was the first season in probably about 5 or 6 years that I watched the Pac-12 that much, and that's because of Dion and the Buffalo, and I was going to see how he do. And so I wanted to see the other opponents. I had a bet in, so I had money on the line. So now I'm forced to watch this bullshit. Don't start, Matthew. Don't start. So I'm forced to
watch mute, man. I'm going mute.
And I'm rooting for the team I need to get me my money, and I need for them other teams to be losing. So this is the first, like you said, I didn't watch it.
Tell your ass, Hank, you hard-headed motherfuckers wouldn't listen.
Look, man, they had 3 games already under the belt. I'm thinking you can get 3 more. You can stumble on 3. That's all I needed.
He had a bad team, man. But look,
it's not even that he had a bad team. It's like what we told y'all. It's all good if them 22 stay healthy. When them 22 start going down, you go from a 5-star to a 3-star to a 2-star. Then it get real. And then you playing against other 4 or 5 stars. It get real then.
See, look, man, this is what I'm thinking. This what This is what I'm thinking about your Bears, man. Reason why I can see maybe why you don't want Williams, because y'all organization really not gonna help. Y'all ain't got really nobody for him to throw to. You got that. You got more that receiver y'all got from Carolina, but outside of that, your coaching is just trash, and the defense ain't gonna help him. So he really gonna be kind of like Bryce Young when he came from with Carolina. So I know why you don't want him. You know what y'all working with is pretty sad, man. So it ain't all on Williams. Williams probably ain't the guy, but going to y'all ain't gonna help. This gonna be a good year, man.
Yeah, I think that was just a opportunity for Matthew to take more shots at me. That's all this was right there. I went on mute to listen to this bullshit. Matthew take more shots at me. But look here, kick me while I'm down. You motherfuckers better hope and pray to God that my shit don't work out the way I think it's gonna work out.
Hold on, Matthew. This is the problem with what you said. There was two different stories last year. There was Bryce Young, and then there was old boy in Houston. What's his name in Houston? CJ Stroud ain't got a. I couldn't name you another motherfucker on Houston on offense, and he got it done. So it's two sides to that story. You got Bryce Young, and you got CJ Stroud, and I'm leaning more towards CJ Stroud than fucking Bryce Young with the boy.
And you gotta remember, he came from the Ohio State. That's why the brother doing with his thing. Now this Williams, you California.
Don't give me the name and the quarterbacks that came from that motherfucker.
Like I said, no, you California niggas, y'all a little different, man. So I ain't no telling. I don't know where he's from, but football ain't his forte. He probably want to be a LA star or something. So you know what? I'm trying to be on more of your board, man. I forgot, man. I'm talking to a Warriors fan. So this is getting. You know what? I don't know how much more I can keep listening to this. You know, right? But
that's deep Golden State Warriors.
But I'm telling you, man, Williams is cool. I think he's a good quarterback. I think if he came to the Vikings, we'd be all right. But y'all gonna ruin that man's career. So you're right. You shouldn't go on him. Y'all gonna ruin that boy.
It wouldn't be the first quarterback they ruined.
I'm telling you, man. We need Tom Brady.
Hey, if you're a generational talent, which the Bears has never had, ain't gonna be no excuse for you. And that's what they say now, man. If you know what you waving me off for, that's what they say. That's what Tommy said. The pundits are saying these same ones.
Nah, he definitely got the talent. You know the and word on the street is a lot of motherfuckers in the front office that wasn't happy about that about getting rid of Justin Fields too. And see that's the part that nobody ever talks about when these players get drafted. When it's turmoil in the front office, and that ain't got shit to do with the players. When you got the coach and the motherfucking GM that don't get along, when you got the front office that's a complete fucking mess. When you got an owner that has no interest in winning, nobody takes none of that shit into it. And I'm not saying that's the Bears, but I'm just saying in general, nobody ever takes that into account when these players have these careers and their careers end up not the way that it should have been. I'll even take the Raiders, for example. There's so many players that we had that they just flat out didn't develop that probably should have been fucking stars. And it's frustrating as fuck. And it's a fucking long-ass track record with this team where, you get players that just got a shitload of talent and it just, for whatever the fuck reason, it just doesn't get developed.
Yeah, man, that's why I said, man, I look at it like, man, y'all might, I give y'all, with Williams, right? Let's say Williams is everything Tommy say he is. I'm going to say this, y'all, I give y'all 6 wins. You got to live with that. Years. I said 6 wins.
Oh. That's going to be a problem.
But that's about what y'all are every year, though.
And you know the problem with that?
He won 7 with Justin Fields.
Well, I understand that the head coach stuff is already lightweight on thin ice. So you got a rookie quarterback that's coming in, and possibly in year 2 he'll be on his second fucking head coach and coordinator. And that's the type of shit that I'm talking about, that nobody takes that shit into account when these players get drafted. Nobody goes, oh, his career ended up that way because as soon as he got drafted, the coach got fired the next year, and by year 2 he was on 2 coordinators. By year 6, he had already had 4 different offense coordinators, which means you had to learn 4 different complete offense. Like, nobody takes none of that shit into account.
No, most fans don't, because they don't really understand the game. They just looking at what the wins and losses. They don't look behind the scenes of the big picture that you have to see. Like you said, you have to have management. You got to be on one accord with them. So no, they don't.
And when you look at the successful quarterbacks, it's literally a correlation with with having consistency. It's literally damn near correlates. It's rare you get a quarterback that it's rare you get a quarterback where it's no consistency in the front office and shit, and everything comes out cool. So
yeah,
that's what I said, man. Just stick to basketball, bro. Just stick to basketball, cause boy, they hate this year, man. You try again next year. You don't start this early, so your face won't be puffy and red all year. Go ahead and just go ahead and just call it a quits now, man. You know what I mean? Because I know you.
Is that my plan? Is that what I need to go ahead and do?
Yeah, man. Your pillow gonna be soaking wet every night, man. Like these sorry bastards stressing me out, man. I'm like, dang, man. All right. So I hope you don't ban me from the show, because every week I'm coming. Because when we getting dubs and y'all taking L's. Oh man, I forgot these pause guys. All right, you're right, pause. But when I stop by every week to let you know how sorry y'all is.
I didn't take offense to that, man. That's that California sunshine guy out there. Took offense to that.
Hey man, like I said, it's gonna be a good year.
That vitamin D out here, Paul.
What'd you say, Tommy?
They still got daylight out here, man.
Oh well, shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna knock him. It ain't daylight no more. It's dark here.
Pitch black out here, man. It's pitch black, man.
Hey, it's that country dark, baby. That's what we got going on.
But I live in it.
Look, Matthew, look, I'm gonna say this. Okay. You son of a gun better hope. I better hope it don't turn out like what I'm hoping it for. Like, we making a deal, trade down, get Jaden Daniels as our quarterback, and we're gonna run and make our playoff run. That's my prediction right now.
Hey, dog, y'all getting Caleb, dog. Just go ahead and deal with it.
You said what?
Y'all getting Caleb. Look, it'll hurt less if you just accept it's gonna happen.
Well, look, man, this dude better make it to the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. They keep talking about this generational talent crap. He better find some way to drag his ass into the playoffs or something. I can accept we don't want the first round of the playoff. I can accept that. But
we don't want to see that look on your face that you just had when they traded Justin Fields. We don't want to see that look on draft day. Hank was depressed about 2-3 days in a row. This nigga didn't smile.
I tell y'all sure to help the case. Y'all send me goddamn DMs and direct messages and links and shit. What the hell y'all wrong with y'all, man?
Man, it got my head hurt, man. This is crazy.
Hey, man, you know, one time did when y'all had these bad things happen to y'all, I send no message to y'all. I don't say anything. I get on the show. I do my show. As soon as it happened to me, oh, they got nothing but smoke. Hey, man.
Hey, man, did you watch that video?
Y'all trade for a hug and a loaf of bread.
I was hoping I had to make this video.
Yeah, man.
I wanted to take a shot for Hank. I was like, God damn.
Hey, man, like I said,
that's why he showed you motherfuckers that shit. Man can't even be vulnerable. Y'all gonna kick him while he down. I'm sure my vulnerable side, my softer side, as my lady would say. And this is what y'all do. That's why I gotta stay with a mean face all the goddamn time, because y'all piss me the fuck off.
Hey, I don't like, man. If I had a team like the Bears, I'd be scowling. Come on, man. Let me finish. I'd be scowling all the time too, man. You know what? I see it now, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
He had the look on his face when Jay First be trying to pronounce a multiple syllable word.
Hey, boy, I'm ready to get out of here. Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, I know. I know you got the other shows, man, but put it like this. Hey, y'all go just understand this so you won't be mad and be taking it out on everybody. Y'all gonna be sorry. Just be alright. Just be
This nigga ain't shit.
alright.
All
Hey,
right,
just so
man.
you know,
See y'all
it's
later.
always
I'm sick of y'all.
go ahead and boot me. But y'all, it's always up. I don't care.
I know that's
All
right.
right, man.
All right, Tommy. All right, Matthew, man. Y'all be
Hi,
good.
yeah.
All right, now. Guys, I appreciate them guys for coming through, man. Sick of G. I hope they wrong. Because, man, I can't wait to prove. Woo! I need that. I need my birds to come through for me so I can prove all of these doubters wrong who keep sending me these craziness. Why high talking about be still them Cowboys. World class talking about sorry ass. Raven Wally keep talking about his 25 teams that he like. And Matthew with his 2 teams. Derek Andrew for MVP. Ain't that, man? Derek Andrew ain't gonna be MVP because he only gonna get about 150 rushes attempts. That's it. Lamar's selfish ass gonna take the rest. Who they back? Thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate it. Big Ant. Again, thank you for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody for coming through tonight, rocking with me, rocking out in the basement, getting me through these tough times that I'm going through because right now we may end up with Caleb Williams as my damn quarterback, and I'm not pleased about it. But, you know, it is what it is. I got to take the good with the bad. But with that being said, make sure y'all sign up to join the basketball challenge. The basement bracket challenge is up and running. So definitely, y'all make sure y'all tap in. If y'all don't have access to the link, go to my story on IG or on the Facebook page. You can find it either place. Or if you send me a DM, I will definitely send it to you, send you the link so you can sign up. Definitely will do that. But I appreciate you guys. Jones said, Jones family all in on the draft day. The hell with them. Man. Look, guys, the draft is in April. I can't wait. Right now, that's all we got to look forward to. Unfortunately, the Birds only have 4 picks currently as we speak, but who knows? We could draft, trade down, make some deals, and maybe get some multiple picks. I don't know. I don't know who our quarterback is going to be. I know the unanimous decision is to go with Caleb Williams. I don't completely agree with that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But guys, I'm gonna get up out here. I gotta get ready for the Real Pressure show. Our show is next. Definitely y'all can come back and tap in. I will be here. We'll be streaming on my channel as well. But also I will be having a Wednesday show. Didn't do last Wednesday, had to take a break. A lot going on. But I will be here this Wednesday. We're gonna do a show. And it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show, and this title will be called What is Love to a Man? So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you tune in. Tap in with me on Wednesday. I will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. The heck with you, Wally. He said, damn, the show is over. Hink, I wish you well on your hurt for your QB and not Caleb Williams. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate y'all being here. Continue to rock with me. I'm continue to put out great content on the regular. Make sure you guys sign up and join the membership. If you haven't had the opportunity, make sure you sign up and join that. Like I said, I have uploaded, I think it's up to 6 videos now as far as the membership. So get the opportunity, take advantage of it, join the membership and check it out. Again, I will be doing my bracket and it will be up on the membership. So I will be doing doing a recording of me filling out my bracket, and I will upload it on my membership. It'll be no later than Thursday. No later than Thursday. So it'll be up there set to be released on Thursday prior to the tournament. So don't you guys who are in the break channel trying to mimic my picks, because I'm gonna release it after the tournament game starts. So don't be trying to cheat off me because you feel like my knowledge is good enough to win. Wally said, "That with love, my brother." All right. I don't feel like there was love in that statement, but I'm gonna trust what you say, Wally. Look at this. How you gonna wait at the last minute to show the F up, man? But black people, man. Only that.
Hey, look, that's really with love, though. That's really with love.
Why you gonna shade all this damn hair off? What's wrong with you, Wally? What's going on?
Hey, look. I had to go bait face assassins for the time being. Okay, don't be worrying about me, Hank. Okay.
I got you. I'm thinking you stressing out.
Huh?
You stressing out just like me because your team didn't have a quarterback at first either until you ripped us off.
I mean, look, hey, it is what it is. It's come on now, it is what it is. But look, your Bears did a humble thing. I did not think they were gonna do what they did. They actually did right by him and trade him off where he wanted to go, knowing that they could have just gotten better deals. They could have got better deals. God damn.
So, guys, I want y'all to see this. This is what he considered love, but is this? Maybe
Hey, look, no. I'm talking about the last comment, but at least the last comment was brother. Look, like the last comment.
This is him just making fun of me. So I'm about to drop this black ass. Wally, I'll see you on the next one. You be safe, brother. This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit. Love my ass. Ain't no damn love here. He's taunting me. That's being said, guys. Hey, I will see y'all guys next week. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.